I had a friend and he said, you know, I needed to get out and get around. They had us to lunch one day, but we figured it was a setup.
Later, this friend said, how was that? How did that go? And I said, well, he's a really nice man, but he's just not my type. And
they said, how did you convince her? I said, listen, I majored in marketing. I had to sell this thing. And we had a long engagement. 6 weeks later, we got married. Whenever we got married, I was working for my dad in the furniture business and went to the bank changed hands, and I went to work at the bank there and enjoyed that for some time. And then my dad decided to retire, and we bought him out. That was the best part of the deal when buying out, because she ran the furniture store and I was loaning her money to buy the furniture. So that worked out real well, you know. But Jean has a talent for decorating and also has a talent for keeping the books. She did an excellent job of that. And on top of that, of managing 4 or 5 kids and keeping them in school.
we did a lot of chamber work, a lot of just community service type things, and that was always a big part of our life. We had church and we had civic and we had friends, and it just kind of all went together.
I accepted my first banking job in 1992 here in Slayton, and the bank president at the time took me around the community and wanted me to meet some community leaders, and the very first person was Clark Self. And I love to say that it's probably the best day, one of the best days of my life was because I met friends for life. Well, Clark and Jean truly from that day forward opened up their arms to my wife Felicia and I. Their kids had raised their children and had moved on, so I guess in a way they weren't quite ready to quit raising kids, and they helped us raise our 3 kids and taught us not only about some life lessons but also about community service.
We were able to see so many needs and how readily people in a small town fill those needs. And so it was just a natural thing with us, and it's not a job, it's something we're able to do.
Clark served on our board for 8 years, did a great job, added great leadership to the board. For 2 of those years, he was chairman of the board. When Clark left the board of managers, him and Jean both joined the foundation board in 1999. And Clark did a great job working the foundation, raising money, providing leadership. And Jean also has done a wonderful job on various committees on the foundation.
My service on the board has been with Donor Rec from the beginning. And it's been just, it's just the best part of the board, because you get to honor those who have contributed to the hospital.
I don't know of any foundation that works harder than the one we've got. I mean, those people there, you are all busy as you can be, but you set a great example for the entire hospital. I've been on a lot of boards, but by far, that is the most satisfying thing I've ever done, and I think Jean too.
Whenever you're looking for folks to be affiliated with, you want the people that are all in. And Clark and Jean have been all in since the day that I started, and without them kind of right there at my side, I don't know how the last 13 years would have ended up, but I know that it wouldn't have been as much fun.
This year we celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary. One thing I think that has been encouraging all through the years, with Clark's involvement in so many different things, it was nice that we could share these things, that we became involved together. And so it wasn't so much him doing his thing and me doing mine. We just did things together.
Clark and Jean have had numerous opportunities to pack up and move off to bigger cities for bigger bucks, but their heart is in Slayton, and they just love the community, the small community atmosphere.
We can't thank them enough for the role that they played here and really the role that they played in our community as people that really put their hearts into helping others that have needs.
Both Gene and Clark just bring the heart of what University Medical Center is all about to the table, and that's what I have truly appreciated, being able to work with them every step of the way.
If you see a need, whether it's at your church or whether it's at your hometown or community or whether it's the area, and you can help or you feel like you can, you want to be a part of it.
We know that there are always going to be people that are needy to be served, and we feel like our hospital is the best place for them to be. And as long as we're all working towards that end, it's going to be a great work.